Welcome back to Just Schooner Vibes. I'm here at FancyFree BK. Tough loss. Talk about it.
Hey, I don't want to talk about the loss today. Let's talk about the win that we're going to have on Wednesday.
I like that. Smart guy.
I think that today we had a lot of good opportunities. We just couldn't finish. I think against a championship level side like Man U, we probably should have finished.
100%.
But on Wednesday, we got a League One side, so we'll be okay.
Fair enough. But back on today's performance, Havertz, you spoke about him. Tell me your thoughts on his performance. He had a couple sitters, literally sitters that I could have scored. Talk about him.
I think that's a little bit harsh. He had goals that a player of his quality should have scored. Yes. Did he have ones that anybody in the league would have scored? No. What I want to talk about, though, is Rice's header. What? Come on. Anywhere else in the goal. Anywhere else. And he puts it right at the keeper.
Fair enough, but we also had a penalty by Havertz, and he missed that, causing us to lose, essentially. So talk about that.
That didn't cause us to lose. They didn't miss a single penalty.
And we missed it.
I mean, he missed it, but we couldn't save a penalty either.
Fair enough.
We might as well talk about Raya and his inability to even guess the right way.
That's another take, yeah. It's a good angle.
Or Odegaard's missed penalty in regulation.
Fair
as
enough.
Much as I want to hate on Havertz, that missed penalty is not what I'll hate on him
Fair
for.
enough.
I'll hate on him more for the Newcastle match for not being able to put his head on the ball.
Fair enough.
But that missed penalty, no.
Fair enough. No, I agree. Final time. The boys is in the locker room. Arteta comes out to give them the team talk before they head out. What do you think he's telling them to motivate them onto Wednesday for the Tottenham match?
I think he draws a picture of the goal and a little circle and says this is where the ball's supposed to go, and lets them know what it's like to score a goal instead of missing the goal.
Yeah.
As simple as that. They're getting the chances. They just don't know how to put it in the back of the net right now.
Fair enough, yeah.
I don't know what's going on. They got to go to Dubai or something. They got to have that week
A Dubai trip is calling for sure.
I mean, I'll join them.
Speaking on a stretch of poor performances, who do you think could come in and fill that gap that we need just to get us through the season?
You know, with Jesus going down today,
Yep.
I feel like that's gonna move somebody's hand.
Yeah.
I think that they were probably comfortable with the squad going in to finish out the season. Liverpool have looked good, but we've looked good enough to where we could be at the top. With Jesus going down, with Ethan being out for a little while,
very.
I think they got to make a move, but I don't know who's in our budget. There's a lot of players I'd like to see.
Same.
But I don't
Realistically, who's going to come? Yeah.
Realistically, I don't think we're making any moves.
Same. I do agree on that, but any final thoughts before I let you go?
What do we think of Tottenham?
You already know that. We already know that. Exactly.